Welcome back, everyone. I'm going to continue our journey through type history with Futura. Oh, we're getting trippy. Now it's not turning? Oh, ah! Okay, so Futura was designed and created in 1924. Wahoo! Oh, this is so weird. No! I'm trapped. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going down here. Oh, yes, I am. It was created by Paul Renner for a type foundry in Germany. Oh, come on. There we go. Yes! It actually has 15 different type alphabets within the font, which is quite a lot. And it also has 2 unusual display fonts. Can we jump over this now? Jump! Jump! There we go. No! Aha! Can I get out? Oh dear, I'm never going to get out of this. Stuck. Oh. There we go. H. Wow. Can I go on there? Yeah, okay. The designs that are behind are very similar to what's called Dada, and that was a design style that was created about the mid-20th century. No. Got it. During this time, there was a font that I really quite liked. It's called Bauhaus. No. Aww. It's very stylized, very design-centric. There we go. Modern, very experimental in the designs. There we go, Dadaism. I did mention that. Now I'm second guessing whether I actually did mention Dadaism. Ah! What am I doing? Oh! Ooh. Dadaism was a movement that happened shortly after World War I that was anti-war and also anti-art. It was very European. And if you remember some art history, there was Duchamp and his fountain. That was actually a Dada art piece. It was a pre-made item that he passed off as one of his pieces. Get past here? Here we go. Can I go up? Can I go up? I'm missing one. No. Don't you dare force me off the screen. Oh, come on. Easy one to get to. Ugh. Oh, maybe I'll be able to get it now. Nope. Oh, again. There we go. How did that happen? Neat. Oh, I'm on the R's. Arr. Ow! I didn't know that one could hurt me. Not cool. Oh, come on. Haha. Bauhaus. There we go. I mentioned that. I know I mentioned that. I did a font poster that was highlighting the Bauhaus font when I was in school, and it was always one of my favorites that I did. Ow! The poster hurt me. Haha. Maybe just go with the flow and not be pushed off. There we go. Sounds like I'm in a mystery. I look like an umlaut right now. feels dangerous. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. So it's a very odd design movement that the Bauhaus was. It was a design, I guess, studio or business. And they came up with some really random pieces. Come on, get me out, get me out! Before I go in there, one interesting thing that I found was that a year after it was created, it was brought over to America or used in America in books, in book designs. And then later in 1953, it was used in the World Geographic Atlas. It was used with the kind of picture in the diagrams. It was handed to the printer. It was printed on acetate, which I'm not quite sure how many young people know what acetate is, but it's a clear plastic. And it was placed over a single gouache painting when it was handed to the printers, and so that's how that design was created. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And that's Futura. So I missed the O and the Ampersand. I seem to be forgetting all of the Ampersands. I didn't even see it this time. Times. This is rather stark compared to the Dada decorations. No. In the last level. Uh-oh. Ow. So there's the dove again. cool. Very steampunky. Gears. All the gears. So as you can see, Times is a serif font. Very nice and clean, nice and balanced. I guess it's the end of this section. Oh. And it's a very industrial feel. Like I kind of have. I've been watching a lot of Victorian historical kind of like documentaries, and so the industrial movement. I'm just getting this vibe from this. But I know Times is a fairly old font. Couldn't find any dates in my old textbook. Gill signs. Ah, ha ha ha. Gill Sans was designed between 1928 and 1930 by a man named Eric Gill. Nope. It has 14 different alphabets or styles, and it's very hard to speak history and also jump through commas. Get off. The Gill Sans has a Roman origin inspiration. What's up there? Nothing? That's not what I wanted to do. Now this is the 4 ink color process. Ow! Which is cyan, yellow, magenta, and black. And if you even have a home printer, you should recognize these colors very easily, because those are the color cartridges that you buy for your home printer. And with a combination of all of those colors, you can combine them to make any color you want. The first print is usually yellow, then the blue, then magenta, then black is always next. Or last, rather. That book, I tried not to get underneath it because I figured something like that would happen. Get off me. Yay, Penguin Books! I actually went to Penguin Books printing in New York when went on my graphic design second year trip. It was actually kind of fun. They had coffee for us and donuts. There we go. I know this is the... I know this is for Times, but I've got some history for New Times Roman, which I think eventually we'll get to. The New Times Roman was created in 1931 for the Times in London, the Times being their newspaper. So I can only assume that the first Times was also from Times. Nope. New Times Roman has become, or was the most used typeface in frustration? Widely typefaced in the 20th century. And I actually, if I'm typesetting an article, I like to use Times Roman because it's nice and clean, it's easy to read. Come on, there we go. I see New York in the background. That was one busy city. Ah! I wondered if that would do that. I'm just gonna stay here. I absolutely loved New York. It was fantastic. We walked everywhere. No! My feet were killing me by the end of it, but I wouldn't have traded it for anything. Come on. Nuts. There we go. Shoot the serif. There we go. Uh-oh. That's how a lot of people print the word the. The first time round. Myself included. Okay, so it looks like this letter's broken. Cinema. Ah! No. I'm died. No. Got stuck. There we go. Hey, the E was sparking like it was broken. That's not fair. Come on. One thing I learned fairly recently, I think it was this year, I was watching Rick Mercer, and they were talking about, oh my goodness. They're talking about how after a certain shortage of work, that quite a few, well, rather many Newfoundlanders went elsewhere to find work, and a lot of them made it to New York, and the famous photo of the men eating their lunches on the girder up top of the Empire State Building, he said that a lot of them, if not all of them, were actually Newfoundlanders, which I thought was pretty cool. Nope. I need to do that one quickly, I think. Yeah. I didn't see the Ampersand again. Did you? Uh-oh. Wall jump. No. Over and over. There we go, New Times Roman. I knew it was going to come up at some point. So it's a really nice font to work with. As you can see, it looks quite dense. Oh, I never actually read this. Interactive installation. Open to public. Typewriter aims to raise awareness about the typographical art and techniques and retrace the history of typography from its inception to its most recent developments using a playful multimedia tool to talk to very real concepts. Talk about real concepts. I can read. New Times Roman. So the New Times Roman's very a very condensed font. I think I messed this up. I'm gonna have to kill myself. So I think it's just repeats of the same little type paragraphs, which is fine. There we go. Caught it! And I could not jump with that on my head. Get over there. So I couldn't find the origin time of times, but I'm pretty sure it's quite a bit old. So again, I missed the Ampersand, but I got all the letters and I got all the history, so I think I'm okay with that. Ooh. Birds. Oh, the big one, Helvetica. We're going to do that one next time. And I'm looking forward to it. So thanks for watching. And I'll see you all in the next video, whichever game I'm playing.